resistance band, wide grip, lat pull downs. For this exercise, I'm gonna need a resistance band. It doesn't matter if it's one of the big long rubber band kind or if it's one that has handles. I'm also gonna need an anchor to put it into a door frame. If you don't have an anchor, you can use an old sock or a bra. Tie one thick knot towards the end of your tube sock and double knot. Make sure to have a really good tight double knot around the middle of your resistance band. What you'll do then, excuse me, allergies, not COVID. What you'll do then is you'll put this part over the top of your door frame like this. You'll shut the door on it, and this will catch on the door and act as an anchor to keep your resistance band from slipping out and smacking you in the face. Once you're set up, pull a few times to make sure it's nice and tight and not gonna slide out. You notice I was standing back as I was testing that. That's because if you're under it, you go straight into the exercise. There's a 10 out of 10% chance that if it slips, it's gonna smack you in the face. Grab one of the handles or loops in each hand. Sit flat on your butt. Legs out straight, palms facing forward. And then you want to think about pulling your shoulder blades back in together to start the exercise. That's called a scapular shrug. I want to think about starting with that. It's not a huge range of motion. I'm just pulling my shoulder blades tight together. And from there, I'm going to bring my elbows down and into my sides, raising my chest up towards the ceiling and releasing slowly back to the top. Each time you release up to the top, you almost want to think about flaring your lats out, pushing your shoulders apart and reaching towards the sky, and then start each rep with the scapular shrug and then the pull down and into your sides. Think about pulling with your elbows. If you do this correctly, you should feel it through here, kind of your middle lower back and the back side of your armpit. That's your lat muscle. It's a huge muscle and it runs literally the entire span of your back. If you're feeling it in your biceps, then you're not doing it correctly. It's normal to feel a slight burn in the biceps because they are secondary movers. They do help in this exercise. But really, we want to build that mind-muscle connection to be feeling it through our back as we pull, rather than our biceps, which is the front of our arms. And that is resistance band wide grip lat pull downs.